Hello there, Capricorn. Welcome to your love reading for the month of July. What I'll do first here is break down the month into the weeks. I'll place 5 cards here up at the top. These are just spirit animal oracle cards, and that'll help to just guide your thoughts for the weeks of July. Now, the first and last weeks of July are partial weeks, but we'll count them as well. All right, and now I'm going to place a tarot card on top of each one of those oracle cards so that, again, we have a better focus and theme for you to really think about for that week. So let's get started with your tarot cards here. And here we go. Overall energy here is the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands energy is very bold, very brave, and this is the knight that is always very eager to go into battle, very into all of the action, right? This is the person that is the adventurer. Sometimes the problem here is, though this energy has so much verve, sometimes it can be, it's not that dependable, right? It can be fleeting. But anyways, let's get started with your base energy here. What's at the heart? And that's strength. And so Capricorn, this month, your inner strength is going to be tested, your courage, your fortitude. And what may get in the way of that is any kind of new inspiration, right? Any new inspiration that may be coming into your life, new opportunity for just passion, right? Some new activity, creativity. So that might be a challenge this month because your attention may be a little bit distracted. What's recently happened for the month of July in the recent past is that you've had to really make a pretty strong decision, something that's really required a lot of inner strength, inner courage, intuition, and this courage, this decision that you've had to make was really something that weighed heavily on you. It was something that really required a lot of thought. It's not something that you wanted to deal with. It was something that was really, you see here, she's covering her heart, something that mattered so much to you, and you definitely did not want to be hurt by this decision because it was something that weighs so heavily on you, right? But you did. You made the decision, and it was a test of your courage, your fortitude, and here we are. In the near future here, what's going to happen is you're going to take a pause and you're going to evaluate everything that's going on in your life, in your love life, and you're going to decide if there's anything else that you need to cut out or if there's something that you need to leave behind. But it's definitely something that's really been the theme here for the past few months for you, is something has occurred in the past and it's forcing you to really make a decision of what to leave behind, what can better your future. Here at the crown, you've got the World. This tells me that you've come to a completion. It's something that has really affected your life in the past. And in the previous reading, you had a Tower moment earlier in the year. And it's been a rough year thus far, but it's gotten better as the year has progressed. Definitely 2024 was a big deal for Capricorn, a life-changing type of year, something that's really, formed kind of like the overall theme here of change and growth. So definitely those Tower moments, it has really shaped the current situation. Right now, what's at the crown here is the World card, which again is about completion. The journey is nearing its end, meaning that you've learned the lesson that you needed to learn. Underneath it all, subconsciously, you still feel a sense of hurt, a sense of loss, because you may have lost something financially, something material. There's a sense of insecurity here still that's lingering in your subconscious. So something here is not, you're not letting go of. You need to let go of this thought or this feeling of loss, this pervasive feeling that you're missing out on something, right? Because although something truly monumental is going on here in your life that's kind of transformed you here, you have to find a way to change your way of thinking about whatever it is that you feel you have lost, right? You have the energy of the wands, and it's pushing you forward to continue this journey. But know that whatever it is that's gone on, you're getting to the point where you've learned the lesson, and it's time for you to complete that journey so you can be at your better self. Now you've got the King of Wands. So you've got the Knight of Wands, and you also have the King of Wands. The King of Wands is a leadership type of energy because the King of Wands is the master of the suit. And the King of Wands is full of energy, full of fire, full of inspiration. Definitely a visionary and a leader. So you will be called upon at this time to really take control, be the leader, be the visionary, think outside the box, that sort of thing. And here we've got this thought of the past, reminiscing about the past, nostalgia, and how things used to be. There's a part of you that is really thinking about what's occurred, what it used to be like before your tower moment, but definitely something that has taught you a lesson. In your area of your hopes and fears here, you've got the opportunity to start new love. And if the tower moment consisted of love, you know, something happened in your love life, your relationship, and it's flipped it upside down, you have the opportunity here to start something new, right? Just like here, you have the opportunity to start something new, something passionate, something that you can really fall in love with and really affect you emotionally. You have that. You want that new beginning. You want that new inspiration. You have the energy here. You have the push and the drive and the passion to make that happen. Here, this is, you know, as far as the general outcome here, we're talking like 9 of Wands is exhaustion, right? This is the battle-worn soldier. This means that there's a part of you that wants to quit but won't, because you can persevere. You've got persistence. You've got perseverance. That soldier will not quit. They will stand there at guard and protect what is important to them. So let's clarify some of these cards here. Let's clarify first the two of Wands. And I'm sorry, the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords. Why is the Two of Swords here? And we've got the Hierophant. Yeah, there was something here in the past where you had to make a choice about the structure, the tradition that you followed for the longest time. That decision has made you wiser, and it's kind of giving you a chance to really connect yourself in the world here to the divine. This decision has really allowed you to grow and allowed you to connect to the divine. Okay, let's go ahead and clarify here the Five of Pentacles. Clarify the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, you've got your Two of Wands. You've got your Ace of Wands, now your Two of Wands. There's a part of you that's really looking at the big picture here, able to look at the big picture. And at some point, again, you've got the number 2. This is about decisions. You're making plans. You're making plans about your future, and you're seeing that, you know, the world is out there. It's ready for you to explore. Your world is changing. It's ready for you to explore, and you're ready to take that step forward. Let's go ahead and clarify the Nine of Wands. So yeah, subconsciously there's a part of you that wants to leave this Five of Pentacles state. You just have to go ahead and take that step. You're making plans. You want to move forward. You want to go ahead and take that new journey. Yeah, there's this fight here that you are really persevering through, and that's stability. Right, the stability that you have in your love life, your family life. You want to be able to create something of substance in this relationship that you're in, whether it's your marriage, some new relationship that's just started. Definitely, you are looking towards stability. Now here, with the Four of Pentacles, again, this is financial stability, right? Something here, and it's something of material. But be very careful that you're not holding on too tight, that you're consumed by this quest of financial or material stability for this relationship, right? With the Four of Pentacles and then the Five of Pentacles, it tells me that in this relationship, something was lost, whether it's something became unstable. And when it's the Four of Pentacles to the Five of Pentacles, it's suggesting that this has to do with the material, the money, the finances, right? And know that you are persisting and persevering through. And you're going to get the stability that you need in this relationship. And you also, like I said, have the opportunity for new beginnings. There's going to be a lot of noise. There's going to be some fighting that's involved here in this relationship, this outcome, in this quest for stability. But you don't have to participate in it. Right? That's just noise. Because look, you've got the Magician card that tells me that you have everything you need within you to create the world and the type of relationship that you want. You're in control. You just have to use your intuition. You have everything you need within you to create the world, the situation that you want, the outcome that you want. The Magician can create anything that they want. They're powerful, right? So this decision here that you're making, this reassessment that you're doing, looking at your crops, looking at everything around you, you can turn that into however you want, or to whatever you want, excuse me. So yeah, you've got a lot of power here. You've got a lot of power here, Capricorn, and you definitely will be able to create the stability that you want in this relationship. Yeah, look at that, Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is the master manifester, right? She can manifest anything. She is the law of attraction. She's so magnetic that she attracts whatever she wants. She's very focused, full of confidence. She's got independence and freedom. She knows her worth. Yeah, you can do whatever you want. Alexa, stop. All right. Now look at the bottom of the card here. You've got the Temperance card, which tells me that there was something that was once imbalanced in your life. And the Temperance card tells you to slow down a little bit, focus on balancing out your life, everything in moderation, right? No need for stress, no need for overthinking, no need for anxiety, nothing like that. Trust that the angels behind the scene are working something out to your favor, okay? So now let's go to the weeks broken down here. The theme for the first week, Canary Spirit, sing your own song. Sing your own song, right? So create what you want. What is that song? What is the tune that you want? You're the Magician. You're the Queen of Wands. And look, you've got the King of Wands again. Repeat it anytime that there's a repetition in cards there. Pay attention. Again, leadership. You're in control. You're in control of how you're going to create this relationship, how you're going to mold this relationship. Is it going to be full of chaos here, or is it going to be love? What are you letting in? What are you allowing to begin in this relationship? Second week, Groundhog Spirit, time to let go. Yeah, time to let go of this feeling of insecurity and loss, right? Whatever it is that's consuming your subconscious, it's time for you to let that go. Let go of that hurt. Again, King of Pentacles, a position of leadership. You need to be in control. Once again, that's the message here. It's another strong court card. The King of Pentacles is so knowledgeable because the King of Pentacles has a long history of experience. And so he becomes like the advisor to everyone because he is so stable and he is so sure of what's happened. He uses his experience to navigate his world. He's incredibly intelligent, incredibly resourceful. Yeah, you need to be the one in control. Be wise. Be wise like the King of Pentacles. Dragonfly Spirit for the third week. Truth transcends illusion. Yeah, again, in the subconscious here, this illusion that you don't have enough, that feeling and that thought and the perseveration over lack, over not having enough, that's an illusion. You have enough. Queen of Cups, another court card. This tells me that you need to use your intuition. You need to love yourself. You need to take the time and love yourself. Use your intuition to pour love into your relationship. Okay, don't forget to take care of yourself though. The fourth week here, the theme is co-create with Spirit. Capricorn, never forget that Spirit is always around you. Spirit is here to help you, to give you the stability that you want. Your skill, whatever it is, if you're the Queen of Cups and you are able to pour love into this relationship, know that Spirit is with you. Spirit is guiding you in how to create stability in your life. You have your Four of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, right? You have that stability there. You just have to, again, take leadership. Take control. Dog Spirit, be loyal to what you love. That's the focus for the last week. Capricorn, don't forget that you need to be loyal to yourself. Because again, we circle back around to the Queen of Cups. She's the type of person that pours her love into everything except for herself. She forgets herself. Don't forget to take care of yourself. The Knight of Cups here is all about romance. Be loyal to what you love. Now, if the person you are with is your soulmate, is the person for you, you're happily ever after, don't forget to put romance and pour romance into this relationship. The Knight of Cups is someone who is in love with being in love. So don't forget to pour love into your relationship. You're being offered by this individual to love, to show love. They want to give you love. Accept it. Be loyal to what you love. That's a lot of love, right? All right, Capricorn, thank you so much for being here. I hope that July treats you well. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.